Now, you're retired from medicine, and you took it upon yourself to write this book. What was behind that? What was your story in terms of making this the thing you felt you needed to do? What happened? What led you to this?
Well, the story itself is what did it. I mean, I've been radiology for 35 years now, 44 years all in when you include college and medical school. So that's a long time of work and sweat and sacrifice, time away from your family. But about 6 or 7 years ago, after my mom passed away, my mom and dad's they turned his autobiography literally into from paper and pencil to typewriter to disc. And after my mom passed away in 2016, dad passed away in 1997. A historian friend of mine handed me the disc of my father's story and
Oh,
said, "Hey,
wow.
you really need to read this." And I didn't think much of it at the time, and I was busy taking care of my mom's affairs, and then decided to retire in 2017 and 2018. I went back to work until I recently retired. And that brought me to the story. That brought me to the book. So between reading cases, x-rays and ultrasounds at the time, I would load up my dad's disc and I would, well, I say that because it used to be everything, nuclear medicine,
Yeah,
MRI, CAT scan, the whole,
sure, sure.
barium enemas, procedures, all kinds of stuff. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
anyway, so my vector changed. When I read my dad's story now, between cases, I decided to turn his autobiography into a biography because there were 20 miracles
So
in
so now so now so now
multiple
as you're
states. I couldn't believe
as
it.
you
I mean,
yeah, as you're reading this, as you're reading this, did your dad ever talk about this stuff to you?
it's a great question. First half of my life, from time to time, mostly in a family argument, telling me how good Americans had it, how good and a spoiled child I was, and yada,
Yeah.
yada. Mostly probably when he was tired. Dad was an OBGYN, so he had oftentimes after hours baby delivery. But I could feel his fatigue. But he loved his work, though. By the way, you'd never know what happened to him. But yeah, they talked about it from time to time. My mom
Okay.
more so. And it
But
just
when
it more resonated with me the second half of my life than the first half for
but when
sure.
when you when you read his autobiography, did you learn things that you didn't know?
On every page. I mean, I had no
Okay.
idea. I loved my dad. He was my hero. He's the reason I went into medicine, being a doctor himself, as was his father, a dentist and a doctor slash dentist. So the family goes back. But yeah, no, that once I read that story, I couldn't believe his determination, his resilience, the way he got through it without any signs of PTSD, and wondering how would I do this? How would any of us do this? It would be. It's remarkable how he went through all that and still remain strong.